out in maybe that guy's got a couple of combos in his arsenal of tricks, but we will have to wait and see who walks out of here with top honors out here today. There is your start list. We've got some past champions in the mix. Micah, who do you see here as possibly emerging as the victor today?
I mean, it's anyone's game as who's going to ride away. I mean, in the format we have, we literally know the scores. We literally know who's going to go into what point. There's a little bit of variation, which the judges can put in there, but it's very much who is willing to risk the most, which is what the judges are rewarding. They are amazing ex-riders themselves. I mean, the list goes on and on, but if I were a gambling man, that vote is always in the mix. Josh Sheehan, a little controversy last year for those that follow the game.
Yes, there was.
He is due, to say the least. He's going to put down a gigantic trick. Sadly, we did lose Harry Big. He would have been on the podium, I think, without a doubt. But Adam Jones, Bo Bamberg, Blake Williams have more time on this ramp with Greg Duffy than anyone else, so they are not to be left out as well.
Two of your past champions in the mix over the last 3 years as well. We talked about Greg Duffy and Pat Bowden out here, so it is all up for grabs here. 8 riders, 2 attempts each. Best run is going to count. Right now, let's take a look at the ramps they have as options out here today and find out what these riders are going to be contending with out here. Let's take a look at the course profile right now presented by CBD ND.
We have the Moon Booter ramp, which is 15 foot tall, 4 foot wide. We have the front foot ramp, 8.4 foot tall, 2 foot wide, and the landing, 23 foot tall and 61 feet long. These ramps make the most awesome action. So come watch it. This is what it looks like from my point of view. Alright, so we're going to line up the Moon Booter. Trouble, no handle flip. First gear. Second gear. Third gear.
Shots right there with Blake Bilko Williams having a little too much fun out there, but showing you from the POV view what it's like doing a no-handed backflip right there, kicking off the Moon Booter.
I feel like he's very much put the hands back on, right away food, in that order, you know what I mean?
That's to remind himself as he's coming around out of the rotation. Hey, by the way, put your hands back on. I know you're having too much fun. By the way, Bilko is going to kick off the party here. He's going to be the first athlete that we see as we get this competition started. This gentleman right here, he's a regular on the Nitro Circuit shows, as you know. You can spend a lot of time on the road with these guys. He was the first international rider to win an X Games freestyle moto gold medal. Did that all the way back in 2009. He happens to have 6 X Games medals to his name, by the way.
Yeah, he's a speed style freak for a couple of years there. Had some ghost crash to take him out. Like you said, this man is the epitome of why CBD is a real thing. Like, this man has been through more injuries, gotten back up. His ankle barely works. CBD has been heavy work in that.
Check out the crowd that we've got out here right now at the Utah Motorsports Campus. Dare I say, a little more people in attendance out here than what we saw in 2018. Again, as we said before, they're going to get their runs consecutively. They'll go once, they'll come back, they'll restart, and then take their second attempt. But here we go. This is Blake Bilko Williams from Australia up first.
That is the Moon Booter, and that is a big trick. He has a lot of time doing backflip. It's a lazy boy is what they call it, throwing those legs forward, putting those hands all the way up. Yeah, I mean, he does that trick on 75 feet day in, day out, but you're putting a different projection. You're taking it to this Moon Booter, which only exists within the Nitro Circuit compound. It just puts you in a whole new trajectory of up instead of out, which is really puts different speeds and different spins, which is where the
taking another look at it right there. Look as he takes off from the lip. It's very poppy, and it pops straight up into the sky right there. So it's more up rather than traversing out. He makes this one look super easy as he lays back into the seat.
Man, look how sideways he got. I mean, look at the wind. No one's talked about the wind at all. Not one of these riders. I think it's maybe one of those elephant in the room kind of things.
I was going to say, it's like Flight Club. You don't talk about it. The minute you bring it up, it's going to kick up. But for sure, the wind is definitely a factor. And check out the vibe out here. Look at all the people that are on hand. That lovely aerial shot here of the Utah Motorsports Campus on this gorgeous Saturday afternoon in Utah. By the way, Utah is the state of sports.
I was unaware.
Well, there you go. So learn something new every day. So here we go. Round number 2. We've got the lazy boy flip in the book. What did you cap it off with here? Jump number 2.
New variation. It's going to be a cliffhanger. Look how long.
Oh, the no-hander lander was kind of a last mentioned the net.
We kind of talked about in his head to take, put his hands back on. You think he had said, don't put your hands back on?
I you know, he probably thought, you know what, I need a little bit more than this. I got a little hang climb. That's what happens with the moo. You got all this time up in the air. And Bilka doing what he does best, having a little fun right here and putting on a show for the fans.
He loves breaking the rules. That is his favorite hobby.
By the way, on this trick, he was the first ever to land a cliffhanger flip in dirt.
Yeah, I mean, if that says anything about it. Imagine hooking your tipping toes to your handlebars, throwing your hands over your head, line landing for the majority of it. Look how long he has to think about this. That's where the danger comes in. When you think too much in this sport, you react. Those reactions usually are not good. He had to wait till the last minute to take those hands off, take the brunt of the impact. That's a